Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video, we will be doing the further steps of creating the e-commerce app clone application. In this video, we will be learning how to set up the architecture, and also we will make the animated splash screen for the application. So as you see, this is the default application which comes with the Flutter create command. And let's get rid of all the stuffs and have a fresh start. So first of all, before getting rid of this, let's create architecture for assets and all the stuffs which is required for the animation and for images and etc. So I have created some stuff which will be used in the application. These are the images, local part. Local part we will look after, but these both are font and image are compulsory. So let's copy the whole asset to the this part. Okay, let's drag and drop. Okay, we copied all the stuff. And what we have to do, we have to just initialize font and image to the pubspec.yaml. So like you see, there's a template for asset. So we will just go to asset and we will say assets slash image and we'll import all the stuff. Okay, this is for image. So for the fonts, we can just write fonts and we will have family under that, and family will be like name of the font, and then we will have fonts to be used as assets, and we can just copy all the paths like assets font then the name of the font with extension, and we can just paste it here. So let's fix the indent. Yeah, now the font is set up. We will be moving towards the design of the splash screen. So get rid of this part. We'll create a stateless application. We'll name as my app as usual and make it material app, because there should be a material support for the beginning of the widget tray. For instance, like for now, let's put home as a scaffold and run that. Just restart. It will show a blank page with a debug mode. So how to remove that banner? We can just say a debug show check banner to false, and we will see that banner has gone. Now it's the scaffold widget will give you the blank or white page to render all the widgets onto it. So let's move further while by designing the logo and like putting in the middle and some tagline or the loader. So for the loader, we will be using Rive application. So a Rive plugin will be giving us the like animation and with the lesser data, lesser size of the file. And I have downloaded some of the files, which is like we will be putting out it here with a new folder saying Rive. And what we say, we can just go to downloads and have these all the okay. Let's draw all the stuff. So we can just rename it as shopping bag dot right. We can just say earth loader and Okay, so we can just make it later. So let's go to the Rive first. So let's say Rive.app, the website, and we will see the community. So the shopping loader, we will see what it is. Sh- So this is like you will be putting that inside the cart, and the earth loader will be loading, and that one other stuff was there, uh, path loader. So the path loader is actually the loader which will be shown to the user on the splash screen, or like anywhere where the full screen loader is required. So let's get started with that. So we say full. So basically, this loader is in green color, and we will be using different color. So let's make a remix of it first. So also I have a like color palette for dark and light theme. So first we will be using the light theme. After that we will be migrating to the dark theme. So we will be having these color codes. Let's get the color code first. So the color for this is the hex, and we will just go to here and just edit it with the different color. Yeah. Now the screen will have this kind of load up with this other color. You can just have the different color also. Okay, and let's save it, and we can just have animation. Yeah. So let's loop. Yeah, this is better. So now we will save it, and we will export it by downloading. So then just drag and drop over here and remove that. So now we will be like heading towards the basic design of it. So we will be using a middle logo and the loader. So how we will do? We will just first create the folders for the screens. We will create the folder for the controllers, for the Getx controllers. We will put all the controllers over here. We can have uh, authentication auth separately, and because the auth module will be worked separately as a like login system, and we will be having utils for having the utility kind of stuff like constants, themes, etc. And we will be using data part. Yeah, data part. This will contain all the data in and out functions, and we will be having a helper, which here we will put all the functions, all the files, which will be helping over the app. Now We have the screen. So just create a new screen like a splash screen. You can give any name like resembles to the working functionality of it. So also here we will be having a stateful widget because we will be listening to a timer ticker on the init state so that we can just go to next page after 2 or 3 seconds. So let's import the material and add stateful widget. Now we will name as a splash stream as a standard for the naming of the class. And we'll say for now we will be using normal navigation by coming to the login screen and registration screen. We will be using Go router for it. So for now, let's have like general thing. Later we will be discussing about the Go router. So we will say the body part, and the body part will be having a container which will have all the size and the padding. So for the size, we will be giving a width of max finite and height async. And padding will be from all the sides of 20, around 20. So it will be all the things will be padded with 20. And child will be column because there will be widgets aligned vertically, and the cross axis alignment will be center, and the main axis alignment will also be in the center because the app will be having the things in the center. Now we will be having a children, and children will have image dot asset and asset name. Now this asset name will be stored in a, like some files because every time hard coding the things will lead to spelling mistakes, and it will not use the correct name of it. So let's create a util, uh, not yeah util, and we will say the file will be the image URL. So we can say that class will be image URL, and the objects of this like the string file will be static const, so we can just directly access from the class using the dot operator. So we'll static const string logo. We will be putting assets slash image as logo dot png. Let's verify the location. So the logo.png, it's, yeah, it's logo.png. So let's save it and call this thing over here. So it's a image URL dot. So whenever we want to change the logo URL, we can just change it here, and everywhere it's using it will be changed. So let's have a look on that first. So remove this home and make it a splash screen. Okay, so it's saying that image provider is missing. So what we have to do, we have to just stop the app and restart because some of the prospect thing has not been loaded to like assets has not been loaded fully. So we can just restart the app. It will surely fix the error. So you can see that there's some warnings and all the stuff. And yeah, Flutter combines, okay, unable to locate this stuff. So we can just verify the location first. Font roboto regular. Okay, need to re-verify the thing. So it says assets. So it will be assets. Okay, my bad. Sorry. No, it will run fine. Also, we will fix these thing. You can just go to the Android and build.gradle, or you can just open the file from here by using Control P and writing its back build.gradle of the app. Now, here we will be having this thing, make it 33, and also the target version to the 33. And what it says, just comment it out. No, we will run the app by cleaning all the stuff. So let's flutter clean and flutter get to get all the dependencies which are cleaned. As you see, it will get the dependencies and just fix that. Now we will just run that. There's a debug thing. As you see, we have built the output for APK and start learning. So cleaning the app will be like a good idea to fix it. Now, we will be providing some background for it, and that background surely from the color palette from here. So we can have this thing and make it copy. Okay, so let's create the util, and we will have like the files of my theme, and we will have class of my theme, and we'll put const color, basically the static one, because we will just access the player class name, and color. First we will put the primary, and it will have color, the hex value. We will put the color code on the previous one. Okay, so there is, you can just import it, the material dot, it will fix it. Also primary light, and we will be putting the latest color. Now for the splash screen, coming back to the splash screen, we will just say the background color, and it will be my theme dot primary light. Let's have a look. Okay, so this logo, let's fix it. Box fit. Okay, so and for now the logo is very small. We will be trying to make a different logo. Uh, like we will be using a different customized logo for it, and will be big. So let's get to the Rive thing. So how to use Rive? You can just Google the Flutter and see the pub.dev packet. So first of all, you have to just install it. How to install? You can just go to installing part, and either you run this or add the dependency. So in my project, I have already added the dependency, so no need to add anything. Just to follow the documentation of the README file. So now here for the network, you can also have the asset thing. Like you can use any assets, a network, or from anywhere. So let's have the Rive animation. First of all, we need to specify here the Rive folder. Rive. Okay, let's yeah. It will just register all the assets in that. Now we can use the Rive. First, we need to import it. Import Rive. Rive animation asset, and for the asset Rive asset, we have image URL. We will also have a Rive URL. So we can just copy it and put it here as a loader. You can say Rive, and the name of the file will be, we can just minimize it. Okay, loader dot riv. Now we will be using a Rive URL dot loader. Let's see. Okay, so we need to just fix the constraint, the height and the width of it. So just add size box, and we will give height of it. Let's say 100 for now. Okay. So you see there is some background. We have to remove the background of it. So for that, what we can do, we can just go to the Rive thing and editor, and we can remove the background. So we can just make it transparent. We can just download another file and put it here, remove this thing and copy that. Restart the app. Okay, so the background is still there. Okay, got it. So the fill will be blank. No, we can just yeah. So the loader is defined. We can just increase the height. Okay. As you see, this thing is like making the logo up, so we'll fix it first. Now, okay, so we will just remove this thing and it will just jump up, and we will be having the expanded widget. So we can just wrap it widget as expanded. So the widget is expanded and we will remove this fill part. Now we have the loader, we have the icon, and the icon will be in center. No effect. So we'll put an widget which is called align. It will just align the widget anywhere we want. Alignment dot center, bottom center. Yeah. So we can just provide the flex for it. So we'll be providing a flex of what we can say 2, and we can also have expanded here. Flex will be, so let's see. So like you can see the logo is in the bottom of the expanded. So what we have to do, we have to just make this thing up and to the center, and the loader should be in the bottom of it. So what we can do, we can just divide the two thing into two parts. So this will be 80% of the column to the that image or the block, and 20% to the loader. So loader will be sticking to the wall of the 20% part, and the image will be in the center of it. So we will be using expanded, and we will be using container. We can use center. So as you see, it will be in center of the 80% part, and uh, what we can have, we can just make it center to the whole screen. So what else we can do? We can use padding. So const edge insets all, not all, but from the top, it will be around 50. Make it 100. Yeah. So we can have image in the middle and the loader in the background, loader in the bottom of it. Now, what we have to do, we have to make it like shadow, like darker from the up, or darker from the up, lighter to the down, or darker from the down, lighter to the up. So we can have like decoration. We can remove this part. We can have decoration. It's a box decoration, and the linear, we can say gradient, the gradient part, and it will have linear gradient. Now, the linear gradient will accept the required parameter, which is colors. Okay, so the linear gradient is colliding with the Rive, so we can have an RIV. Also, we can just put it here, so it will fix it. Now, we will be giving a gradient of first of all, let's say primary, and we can have another primary of, let's see what the output. So as you see, it's from left to right. So let's change the alignment. So beginning will be, so beginning will be from darker to lighter. The first color will be lighter. So top will be the lighter. So what it will take? It will take the alignment. So alignment dot top left or right, and end will be alignment dot bottom left. Let's see the output. Let's see the output. So as you see, the lighter part has, can say, we can add more. Okay, so you can see the shadow, like this is the darker part and this is the lighter part. So the lighter part goes from here, darker part goes from here and fading to the light. Now we can make it more lighter. So we can have opacity with opacity, and we can say 0.8. So you can see the like light of beam kind of thing in the design. So this like simple screen. Now give the function to it, like moving to the next screen after a few seconds. So let's create another screen that will be the login screen. Okay, I just forgot to give the extension. Import material, then stateless widget. For now, we are using the stateless. Later, we will be converting if needed. Also, it will have a scaffold, and body will be having center text of what we say login screen. So how to navigate to next screen without human interaction or after completing some tasks. So we will be having entity state. The entity state will invoke as soon as that the class is initialized or class is called. So for this, we can use a timer, which is defined at dart.async, and we can give the duration. So for the duration, we can have duration in seconds. You can say 3 seconds, and the callback will be responsible what it will happen after the duration is over. So we have to navigate to the next screen and removing all the back screen, because splash screen is neither required for the whole app. It will render only one time. So push and remove until it will the option for it. So new route will be a material page route, and the builder will having the context giving the context, and it will just go to the login screen. Okay, so there's some semicolon missing. Okay, now start and 1, 2, 3. So you can see, you can just navigate to screen using the timer. What two things we have to take care of? The linear gradient, because it's defined in the Rive part also. So we will be giving the Rive only, the Rive as an alias, and we will be using alias dot object. That's all from this video, and in the next video we will be talking about the go router navigation, as well as we will be designing the login screen part. So stay tuned and subscribe for more. See you in the next video. Thank you.